Hey everybody, welcome to the CharlieB Podcast. I'm your host, CharlieB. Do you ever feel like you have so much going on and you just need to breathe? Being a wife and mother can be so overwhelming, and sometimes you just need a minute. Take that minute with me, CharlieB. In this space, we'll talk about marriage, motherhood, and just being a woman. How do we manage to keep it together in the midst of everything that's going on? We're women, and that's just what we do. So listen, this is that pull up to the house and sit in your car for a minute moment. We all need those. You didn't have to, but I'm so glad you decided to spend that moment with me on the CharlieB Podcast. Let's jump right in. Hello, and welcome back to the CharlieB Podcast. My name is Charlene, better known as CharlieB, and I am so glad that you took out the time to join me. Tonight, I have a very special group of people in the room with me. They are my siblings. Say hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. We've got the oldest, Miss Lethia, not Alethea, Miss Lethia.
Hello.
Then we have the next oldest, Toni is in the house.
Hello.
David is not here yet. We kind of expected that, but he'll be joining us soon. Next is Selena Dinos.
Hello.
And then we have Tracey.
Hi, guys.
I'm Charlene. I come next. And then we have the youngest, Miss Esther. Say hello.
Hey, baby.
The baby.
All right, they want to start early. I set the ground rules, and the only rule I had two rules. Let's not talk over one another. I'm not going to mention any names. And rule number 2, remember that Charlene is the baby, Esther is the youngest. I don't know where the confusion is coming in, but everybody doesn't seem to be on the same page. You know, growing up in a large family, sometimes people get confused about things, and Lethia is raising her hand. Why are you raising your hand?
You said not to talk over each other. So if we got something to say, let's raise our hands.
Why your hand raised, Lee?
Because I don't think there's any confusion. I think that's for you. And we all realize when you're born last, you are really considered the baby. Mm-hmm. But we understand that, the knee baby, she wants to be called the baby. And the baby said she can have that spot, so.
I am the baby. Knee, leg, elbow. I'm the baby.
Let's Google that.
No. Toni, why? Please stop raising your hands.
Can we Google?
Okay. So it's not confusion; it's delusion. Esther was born last, so she is the baby.
Just because you're born last doesn't
It
make
means
you
you're
the baby.
the baby.
No, it.
For years.
She tried to get away from being the baby for years, and you just want it so bad. No, you're not the baby.
Suggestion.
Yes.
Can we ask your audience?
No.
What is the definition of the baby of the
baby.
family? I think Google will tell us that. Google, ask Siri.
Replug.
Hey,
No,
Google.
I don't want to ask the audience. I don't want to ask Google.
'Cause
I don't
you
want to ask
know
anybody.
what that
I
means.
want y'all to stop.
Doobie has given up her rights as the baby.
Esther.
That doesn't mean when you're the last child born.
Is it baby?
This is so messed
The
up.
definition. Last child born, you are the baby.
Hey, baby.
Sorry, y'all.
That's Google.
Hey, baby girl.
Doobie is
So-
the baby.
Let's move on.
Check.
I know who I am, and I know my position, and I'm the baby. All right?
Confusion, delusion.
I'm not confused. You guys are confused. Esther, did we not have a
She's
conversation?
bullying you.
We did.
And what did you say in the conversation, Esther? I'm not bullying. Esther's
She's like,
all of
Esther?
us we're unbullyable.
Take your place.
Esther, what did we talk about before? Did I bully you into it? I'm not gonna look at her. Go ahead. What did you say, Esther?
I looked at how Charlene was acting when we were babies, very young, and she always acted very bratty.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, don't call me a baby because I'm not a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing what the baby meant. But
So you trying to retract it?
She stole your
what I
rest.
said. I thought you said no talking over it.
The baby.
Okay. So I said, if I gotta act
feel
like
attacked.
that to be the baby, I don't want to be the baby because I'm not a baby.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
what
So
that meant.
Charlene said,
Since she
I
act like
am
the
the
baby.
Thank you.
'Cause she
And then
act like the
you
baby.
said, and I'm okay with that, right?
I know who I am. They know who I am.
She the baby, Sean.
You acknowledge me as your baby sister.
Yes, you're my baby sister,
Okay, that's fine. We good.
but I'm the baby.
We good.
Okay.
That little do you know,
Last
baby, that
in
doesn't
order
make a
of
bit
her
of sense.
youngest. It does.
I'm your baby sister, but you're the baby.
Yes.
Crazy.
All right. Now the rules are established. Let's move on. Let's not stay on that too long. Let's
But you said
listen. Esther, the conversation is over. All right. And you know what?
On to the next.
I'm not going to be attacked tonight. You guys are just
Charlie
no.
B. Let's
Charlie
go.
beating
I
the
don't
baby.
think Google understood.
No, they
keep
didn't.
saying, they keep saying the last born.
Yeah.
Google understands.
No, he don't.
This series is called Getting to Know Charlie B. And I figure what better way to get to know me than by talking with the people that are closest to me.
Yes.
Last week I talked to our mother. How did y'all get a chance to listen to the episode?
We listened together.
How
That
good
was
did
so
our
fun.
mama do?
Great.
I was so
Wonderful. Proud
proud of mommy.
Wonderful.
Very.
Mommy was throwing out knowledge. There needs to be a price on that.
Yeah.
Mommy was throwing it down.
She should write a book.
She
Well,
really should write a book.
She had 7 kids.
Man, 7 kids and then other
And
people's
others to
kids.
take
We
care
gonna
of.
get into that too,
Oh, no.
right? But we're just so blessed. One of the things that I pride myself on is coming from a large family, and I have no regrets. I have 5 amazing sisters and a wonderful brother, and you guys, I don't know why I keep saying you guys. Y'all are my first friends. And even when we were growing up and we were fighting Selena, we still were made to make up and be friends. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't until later on that in our lives that we started having a bunch of outside
Right.
friends. Right? So, one of the things that I pride myself on is that our bond is unbreakable. No matter if we had a fight, if we had an argument, disagreement, the next day we were right back at it and always had each other's back.
nothing ever happened.
Listen, y'all. Y'all are about to be in for a treat. I want you to sit tight and just listen in while we jump right in. So, one of the things that I talked to Mommy about the other night was our oldest sister, Lethia. And the fact that, Lee, I didn't know that you were my sister. You were just a sister until I was like 8. I thought you were just another adult in the house. But, dude, you was beating me and bathing me and doing my hair like you had me.
You didn't get all the mini beatings.
Like, I did.
Who else
Esther,
got
did you
beatings?
get beatings?
Can I say-
Selena raised her
Can I
hand.
say so that they will understand? Because as soon as you said that, thinking that she was an adult in the house at 8, we're all a year apart. So what's the difference from Lethia and your
Lethia
age?
is 7 years older
Lethia
than me,
is
so
the
I'm
oldest.
50.
She's 9 years.
Lethia, you're 59?
You're 59, Lee?
Because you're 50.
No,
50.
I'm
be-
50.
You 57.
I'll be 58.
Okay.
I'll be 56 this year.
Okay, so you're 57. You're 55. David's 54.
54.
You're 52.
Three.
53. I'll be 52 next month.
I'll be
Well,
51 in
right.
August.
And you just turned. You'll
You'll
be
be
50.
50.
Okay, so we're all. So
just
you're how many
You're
years
still
apart?
7.
You're 7 years apart.
Yeah, Lethia
Okay,
is
that's like
7
mine
years
too. They're
older
7
than
years
me.
old. So I could see that.
Yeah.
thinking that
If
she-
I'm 8, she's what, 15?
so when you were a baby,
15.
she was 7 years old,
Yeah.
carrying you, and
Right.
okay.
So you was like a straight up adult to me. And then when I realized you were just my sister, and
So
I'm
at
like,
8,
well,
she was
that's
15.
not fair.
Yeah.
This is totally unfair.
What you mean?
What's going on?
See, first of all, Mommy left me in charge of all of y'all. So, if I didn't do my part, when she got home, if something was out of order, then I get in trouble. And I ain't getting in trouble.
Okay, see? Man, I wish
See,
I was
y'all
the
didn't
oldest.
get it. Or you got me.
The oldest had the
I
responsibility.
would, see, if I was at least the second oldest, then I would have been ruling things. Like, I would have been like, Lee, let's make sure, let's get this done. You know what I mean? I would have been like, Lee, we got stuff to do. Put them to bed. Let's get this done.
Whatever. That's what she's saying.
It would have been
now.
so great.
That's what she's saying now.
It would have
sis.
been.
Whatever.
It would have been so dope. Me and you, kid. Me and you.
Yes, girl.
Selena, listen, I'm going to ask y'all. I know I set the ground rules, and they're listening tonight. Actually, audience, this is a take two kind of thing, and now everybody's raising their hands to speak, and it's really interesting.
Yeah, we're all
It's
ready.
really interesting.
Can we talk?
Stop raising your
But
hands.
how you going to know if we want to say something if we don't talk over
It's
you?
a conversation, so let's just have a conversation without raising our hands. Selena, what were you going to say?
I'm good. I was gonna say you didn't get all them beatings. first
Thank
of all.
you. She did.
But you got a beating because you was too fresh.
Oh, beaten.
Too fresh.
Excuse
You
me.
whooped her good, Lee.
I got it.
I
Girl,
got
whooped her butt.
so many whoopings from Lethia. Not a
Lee,
beating.
you whooped her like that?
No.
I
And
think
it
Lethia
wasn't
would rub our
always
ears.
like
She
it
would rub
wasn't
our
always
ears
like
and pinch you.
it wasn't always like harsh whoopings, but
Spanking.
it was her
just
chastising
spanking.
me.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Chest.
No, I just didn't need that many.
I do remember.
And then
the
I'm like,
ear
she
rubbing,
just my
though.
sister.
The ear rubbing.
I would do that more than anything.
And that was like,
And that would
you
make
didn't
y'all
need a
act
whooping.
right.
She would rub your ears like rubbing sticks together like fire. That would
Yep.
make your
It
butt
definitely
straight.
was fire.
It had an effect. You were like, all right, I'll stop.
Yep.
Rubbing the
I
ears
didn't beat you.
like you
I
really
would
felt
rub
like
your
a
ears.
fire.
I would put y'all in between my legs and
And
hold
rub
y'all.
your ears.
And rub your ears.
And you stopped whatever you were doing.
Yeah.
And I could feel my hands warming
Yeah, I
up.
remember. Yeah,
That?
yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
You see
My
me moving.
godfather.
You see me
He
moving.
would give me the onion. And he would,
Give your arm,
with
rub your
his
wrist
big old wrist,
to
his
make
big
you
old
stop.
hands. And he
Okay.
would,
He
So-
did.
I'd be like, God, Dad! He'd be cracking up.
So we all rubbing our wrists. So rubbing the ears, you just
I
let me
figured
rub
I'd
it.
rub the ears because I didn't like him rubbing my
That's
wrist.
a good effect.
I wish he
It
hadn't done
worked.
that. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it kept me
I
in
didn't
line.
like it at all. But I remember a time specifically when you heard me curse. I was like 7. And you were like, come here, Charlene. And I was like, uh-oh. This is not gonna.
What you
This
say?
is not gonna. You didn't call me Charlie Boom. You called me Charlene. Everybody. It's interesting. Me and Mommy talked about the name Charlie Boom and where it came from. But I don't remember any of my siblings ever calling me Charlie Boom. Y'all all call me Charlene. I was telling her that some folks in Burlington don't even know my name is Charlene because they only called me Charlie Boom. And I can't get them to stop. Let's share some stories. Lee, what's your most, your best memory of our childhood? When you think about the name of the show, Getting to Know Charlie B, what can you share with the audience about your best memory of our family?
I used to love when we would go on those rides
Ooh.
at night. And we could put the windows down. And by the time we got back to the house, we were all sleepy and tired.
Yes, the best summertime
Yeah.
ride.
The
car
fun part
ride.
is Mommy, we talked about that. I talked about that with Mommy, and she was like, that was your daddy's idea.
Yeah.
But, those rides
Memorable
brought us all
memories.
together. We had the station wagon, and
With the window going
Daddy
down the back.
would, I was saying, we all felt like we had been somewhere.
Yeah.
We only were in
Mount
Marlton and Mount Laurel. Like, we ain't got,
Maybe Cherry Hill.
maybe,
Go, Daddy,
we
go.
took the
Go,
back
Daddy, go.
roads.
Back
Yeah.
road with the
Yeah,
hills.
go daddy,
With
go,
the hills.
go daddy, go, go. That was, listen,
Put a
that
little
was
bit of
like
gas
the
in the
best
car.
time of our life.
Go get some ice cream.
What
And
you-
you just knew you went somewhere. Went on a trip. Where was y'all at, girl?
We went away.
We just getting back.
We went away, child.
Get away.
We were, and listen, now that you see the back roads, you're like, this is where
Where
Daddy
we
had us.
We've been nowhere.
You can have any one of these houses that you see. All of this could be yours. And we like, oh my God, the houses.
That's what we
Remember
would
at
see.
Christmas time when they would do the decorations
Yes.
and they would have the lights and we would just be riding.
Yes.
That was good
I mean,
times,
the
good
best
stuff.
time.
Dot, you had your finger up. Didn't I say just plug right in. You don't have to raise your hand.
Well, I figured you would go to Toni next, so I'm going to wait.
No, but you if you have a
I'm
thought.
thinking about my memories.
What you got? Just plug in.
Well, I'm thinking back when we used to be on the front porch playing spoon.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Those were good
Double
times
Dutch.
too.
Double Dutch.
I was thinking about the double dutch.
Charlie, Esther, Toni, Lethia.
Tracy, Charlie, Esther.
You better be in front of this
Street
house.
lights before the
Street
street
light
lights
is
on.
on.
Oh no, it's Lethia, Toni, David, Selena, Tracey, Charlie, and Esther. That's how my mom used to call us.
Oh,
And
my
if
Lord.
you weren't near, if you didn't hear your name, you were too far.
Well, you know where she got that from?
Miss Pat.
Your
Uh-huh.
godmother,
Lethia's
Lethia.
godmother.
Esther used to call
Miss
her
Pat.
kids.
She
in a
had-
row.
Lethia, Toni, Tracy, Selena. Wait, Lethia, Toni, David, Selena, Tracy, Charlie, and Esther.
Frankie, Tootie, Rosie, Jimmy, April.
It was more than them than that.
No.
That's
How
all
many?
it
It
was.
was only 5.
I thought she had
I
like
thought she
7,
had, like,
8,
8
9
kids.
kids.
5 kids.
She said 7, 8, 9 kids.
I thought they had so many more kids.
It's amazing that Selena mentioned all the games. I
Yeah.
don't remember spoons, but
I sure do.
Yes.
Selena taught me how to play. I mean, how to jump double dutch.
I was thinking about double
Yeah,
dutch. That's
double
so
dutch,
crazy.
jump
She
rope right
say
in front
that.
of the house.
The things that you don't see kids do anymore.
Right? They'll never know the joys.
I mean, every kid knows how to jump. Well, black kids
Yeah,
knows how
from
to jump double dutch.
And all
From the
white kids on
ghetto.
Lucas Avenue.
Yeah.
From
And
yes.
I was actually, my memory is so funny you would say that, is of us playing in the backyard in the projects on the monkey bars.
That was a
and the
field,
swings,
Lizzie.
Right, the field. Can you talk
Yes.
about backyard?
We did not have a backyard. We had
Girl,
a
it was a
field.
backyard.
All
We had a
the kids
whole
from our
field.
project would
Belmont Street,
congregate,
Belmont.
and we would all just meet and swing upside down on the monkey
Do you
bar
remember
and
the
talk about
the
our
yes?
dreams, and we just
Oh,
play
goodness.
for hours and come
Yep.
in all dirty.
But
and
the hide and
get in the
seek.
tub. Hide and
Hide and
seek
seek.
in the backyard. I keep calling it a
Apple, peaches,
backyard.
pumpkin
Apple,
pie.
peaches, pumpkin
It was your
pie. Who
backyard.
not ready? Holler at. Ready or not, here I come.
And
We
I-
as kids back then, we didn't have all of the technology
None of
that
it.
kids
We had
have
none.
today.
Yeah.
Kids
we
stay
didn't
in the
have a
house
lot of
today.
money,
Yes.
but
We
had-
didn't have that. We went out and
Outside.
played.
If you had listen,
Get
you
out
had
this
made
house.
me come
Get
out.
out. Yep.
Get out. You didn't even have to tell us.
Recreation Center.
Sure
What?
didn't.
What's that?
Kennedy Park.
And then our neighbors, we was like a family.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were.
Remember the neighborhood stories? The Williams lived on one side, the Spools,
Yes.
Mowgli's, the
Crandalls.
Fishers.
Yes.
All of them, we
Miss
all
Moore.
lived in the same, and Miss Moore
Miss
lived
Moore.
on him.
There's more
Get
than
up my
that.
stoop! Everybody borrowed, mommy would borrow from
Sugar,
different neighbors to
everybody
get
would borrow from
something.
us.
Yes.
She get eggs from somebody, milk from somebody, flour.
Butter.
They said, Audrey, when you get done the cake, we want a piece. Just being able to.
Yes.
Mom said, you got two eggs until tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
go
got a
man,
cup
get
of
the
sugar.
sugar.
Ray Silvers.
Girl, you
Ray
can't
Silver.
borrow
Ray
nothing no more.
What?
Ray
You don't even
Silver.
know your neighbors.
Don't
Let
even
alone
know
borrow
hardly.
something
Okay,
from
I got
one of
one.
them.
Mommy's homemade ice cream.
Oh, listen.
When the
From
snow-
Put the snow.
Put that pot
Put the
out
pot
there,
outside.
girl.
Wait for
Yes.
the snow. We wait
And
for
we're
the
like
pot
this.
to
The
fill
pot's
up.
almost full. The pot's almost.
So tell them what that
Our
meant.
mother. That's your story.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we would wait for those snow days that we would not go to school.
Oh.
And this is when we had good snow.
Yes.
Yes.
Like up to
Pure
your
white.
waistline.
Yes.
And the snow, we would put a pot outside and let it fill up with the snow. And one of us would go out and get it, and she would make for real homemade
Homemade
ice
ice
cream out of
cream.
snow.
Churn.
Homemade
The
ice
homemade churn.
Out
We all
of
It
the
just
was
churn.
churned.
nothing like
Turn
that.
it.
She would turn that ice cream.
And a pound cake.
And what would she put in it? Vanilla.
Put no
Ice
first
and
first
salt.
in the pot, in the thing around it, you would put the ice and the salt, and then in there with the snow, she would put the vanilla. She would put what's that milk called? Evaporated milk.
Oh.
See, I didn't know all that.
Yes, vanilla, evaporated milk, and something else. It was 3
Is it
ingredients.
sugar?
I wouldn't
And
know.
she would sugar, and then we would all take turns. She would
Oh
close the
my
lid,
goodness.
and we would all
And we
take
would
turns.
stand around
Yo,
like
I'm getting
That was the
listen.
most
That brought back such good feelings. That's so nostalgic to me. Like
so good.
those things kids will never know.
Never know.
They
Never
won't.
know.
They
Nope.
won't. We haven't had a good snowstorm. First of all,
we didn't
if
get
it
any
snowed,
snow.
get
Oh
in
my
the house.
goodness.
Listen, I'm not
Don't
going out
eat
there
that snow.
and
Don't eat the snow.
Don't close your mouth. Don't you eat that snow.
Boy, that like dirt coming down in the snow now. You don't know what's
Lord.
up there in the
Like,
atmosphere.
But even like the snow days, remember Daddy would turn on the radio to KYW.
Yeah,
Wait to hear
And we, our number, what was our school number?
655.
655 was
Oh
our
my
school
God,
number.
y'all can remember
And
that.
Daddy would be like, "No school today." We'd like,
Going
"Yeah."
back to bed.
Going
Oh.
back to bed or going
go
out to
out to
shovel
shovel.
snow with
Oh, yeah.
David because
Going out to
David was
shovel.
always
Making
making money.
Well, I didn't like the shovel.
Tracy, you were a little prissy, so me
I
and
didn't
Esther,
like to
we was
shovel.
out there in it,
Getting the
I was
money.
scared.
Huh?
getting the
I
dough
was one of the
from
prissy
shoveling the snow. Ooh, that rhyme. Getting the
the
dough
dough
from
from
shoveling the
shoveling
snow.
snow.
Hey,
Oh goodness.
what you got? Dot, you already get your
She
memory.
brought some good
What you
memories.
got, Esther?
The only thing that comes to mind is the singing that we used to do.
Oh,
Me
Line
and
up
you
in
would
the-
lay when we couldn't go to sleep. We would turn on the radio and play the music and would sing in the dark until we went to sleep.
but think about singing, Mommy and Daddy.
What about the records we used to have?
That's what I was thinking.
Don't
Record
whisper it.
players.
That's what I'm going. Mommy and
Record
Daddy,
players.
our parents were singers.
Tracy on the piano.
Songs.
How did Tracy know how to play the piano and we didn't?
Yeah,
It was
we
so
only
unfair.
Bert gave us that.
But
yeah.
Mommy and Daddy had a plethora of records, and we would put on the record
It's
player
in the living room.
and would go to
Keith
singing,
Pringle.
have a choir.
and we would set up our choirs,
We were singing.
and we was singing in church. Remember Brother Saray on the organ?
Uh-huh.
We would be in church singing. I remember specifically one day at church, Brother Saray was calling different young people up, and he put Tracy next to him on the organ. And this was me on the edge of my seat, like, hopefully he's going to see me. Oh, dear. I
That's
just
how
want
I
to...
became his goddaughter.
Please let him call me. He never did.
It's so crazy.
He never did. But boy, oh boy, did I want to be next to her on that organ. But those
Wow.
are good times, too. Belmont, we grew up in Burlington on Belmont Street.
6 Belmont.
And our church was right down the street from our house.
Yeah.
And walking to church.
I remember.
And being in church all the day long.
all day Sunday.
But remember, Daddy was the Sunday school teacher.
So we had to be
And
there.
we had to be there early.
I
And
remember.
Daddy taught us the books of the Bible.
I remember.
I remember the song of the books of the Bible.
Yeah.
All of those things that we...
John 3:16.
Yes. For God so loved the world that he gave
That he
only
gave his only begotten
Son,
that
whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. John 3:16. John
My
3:16.
daddy made that song.
Hey!
John 3:16.
Listen, if
That
you
was
want to
good.
remember it, make it a song.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Make it a song.
And he
I
put
love
that
it.
$20 bill because
He
we
sure
had Sunday
did.
school in the back of the
He
church.
put the
won it?
$20
Put the $20
bill
bill
up
on the
there.
Who
wall.
won it?
Where did he
Who
get
won
that
it?
$20 bill
Won it?
from?
Whoever could learn the
Who
books
won
of the
it?
Bible.
Tony?
Tony won it.
Tony won it. Tony.
Yeah.
That was so unfair. But our dinners at the table.
I remember.
Every night.
We had dinner at the table.
Sure did.
Hot meal.
You better be
every
there.
night. That better be
You
there.
better be
I don't
there.
ever remember not being there, but then we had to know a Bible verse. And every time David stole my Bible verse. I don't know why.
Tell for it.
What you got? And I'm like, I got such and such. And he would raise his hand like Selena keeps raising hers. Go ahead, Selena.
I thought about another memory. Remember Aunt Gloria used to always come in
Ooh.
Oh,
to
Lord.
McDonald's.
Yes. That was the only time we got fast food. Before we get to Locust Avenue, I remember the homeless people coming to eat at our table.
Oh, goodness.
But Mommy was always feeding somebody. And they were waiting. Who said, I don't eat scrambled eggs?
Miss McCurry, I don't eat no scrambled eggs.
How about that?
But then she would say, this is all I have. Okay, Miss McCurry, I'll eat it. And he was happy.
How about
I
it?
bet he was.
He was happy. He said, "Thank you, Miss McCurry," and he
And
would
then-
leave.
He
And
had
then
such
going
a
by his
humble
business.
heart.
Yep,
He
and
was
going
so
about his
humble.
business.
Yeah.
He sure was.
He
He
was.
was. So he
He
knew
really
mommy
was.
would feed him. And
Yep.
we will treat him with respect.
Yes. Yes.
I did ask mommy one time, why do you have to feed everybody? We need that food. She said, because the Bible says you need to feed the homeless.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
But me and mommy talked about that the other night, and I was like, she was teaching us something.
Right.
That's right.
And each and every one of us are givers.
And that's
Yeah.
something.
Each and every one of us
Yeah.
are givers because of what our mom and dad taught us.
And she taught us to be appreciative of what we had, even
Right.
though
Yep.
we didn't have a lot.
Yep.
There was somebody else
Worse
always worse off than we were. So if I give some of what I got, I'll get back more.
Right.
And she was always getting back more.
Oh my
Always
goodness.
getting back more, and we learned listening to the
checks in the mail.
podcast why she gave as she did.
She sure did.
And I
why
never
she
knew that,
took so
Tom.
many kids in after she already had kids, so to speak, busting at the seams. You know, there was always room because she didn't want somebody's child end up in the system
Yep.
and to be mistreated.
That's not.
But
She
did
knew
you
that
know
her
that?
house- I never knew that until
I never knew
I
it
just thought
until-
she was just so nice.
Because what?
She was so nice.
Just thought she was so nice.
I never knew why mommy did the things that she did.
Oh, because of her childhood.
right.
Right, but you thought that, but you didn't really know, like,
We knew that she was in the foster system. We
Right.
knew what happened. But
We
I
didn't
would
know
be
that's
like,
why
why
she was-
do you keep letting all these people
Like, you
come
can't
here?
save the world, bro.
Right. We poor, we broke, we struggling, and you keep bringing people in. But it was because she didn't want nobody to be without.
Nope.
that's a blessing. That's
What, man?
And she's blessed. She's blessed.
Absolutely blessed. Absolutely. So Selena, one of the things that we talked about the other night is you and David always having friends come stay with us. And I was trying to figure out what was up with that. I told mommy that when I got with my siblings, I was going to ask you and
Toni
David.
too.
No.
Who Toni
No.
had?
I only had one.
Who?
My friends went home.
Oh, right.
Don't say names.
No, I was like, I
But
couldn't figure out
no,
who.
but they're good, and I'm sure they'll get
Right.
in here and tell you, oh, we love going to Miss Audrey and Mr.
Yeah.
Allen's house. All the
We
kids
were
are
like,
good.
no, y'all don't want to come here. Let's go to
We
your
We be
house.
trying to get out.
Let's go
And
to
people
your
be
house.
trying to get
no,
in.
we want to come over y'all house because y'all house is the fun. If you ever watched the cartoon The Loud House,
There's a cartoon.
there's a
called that.
cartoon called The Loud House. I never really watched it, and I was like, ooh, if that ain't my house.
Yeah.
Growing up, our house
We
was
coulda had a
always
cartoon.
Always loud.
We could still have it.
That's
just
funny.
write the stories for it,
Right, that's
and
funny.
watch it play out. We
would
were
be
like Crooklyn,
That
just
is-
a bunch of kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
We had a great childhood. We had a great
But you
childhood.
know what? I'm thinking, and not to get off this, it's part of the subject, but, and I was listening to what Jerry was saying about
Jerry
Sister
Owens.
Owens.
Oh, yeah.
How all the people she took in.
David and Leroy had much in common.
Yes. I'm like, wow, I didn't know Sister Owens did that. He said, yeah, my friends that came home. Jerry said he came
home
home
from college.
somewhere college,
College.
and his friend was living
Living
there.
in his house.
Right, his friend living in his house, he
Never
wasn't
even
even there.
Never
Right.
even told him. Yeah,
Right.
I'm at your house,
Hey,
man.
bro, I'm at your I'm chilling with your
He
mom.
called his mom, let him come stay there. Yeah, baby, there's room for you. Come
Yeah,
on.
Sister Owens did the
Probably
same
his own
thing.
room.
Yeah, so Doc, what was up with that,
That's
Doc?
kinda
You
right.
just love people.
I mean, there was always somebody who had a need.
That's
So,
beautiful.
I mean,
Y'all just knew Mommy would take him in, huh?
they had to go somewhere.
Did you ask mommy? Or you just
No,
Yeah,
they
I
just
was
brought
just
him
thinking
home.
that.
Did you ever have a sidebar conversation with mommy?
Or did you
and
just
daddy?
say, "Come on and just
No, I
spend the
didn't.
night forever"?
I asked
She
if
said
she could
forever.
spend the night.
It was several she's. Doc, but it's all cool because I love them all.
Yeah, I asked her, and you know, at some point she was like, "Okay, what's going on?" But
They
I
ain't
mean,
got
there was
nowhere to
always
go.
somebody with a need. You don't want to see people down and out
You was a good friend,
out on the
Doc.
street.
And then some of them had children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they had to bring little brand new
Bro.
babies.
Yeah.
Brand new children. That's crazy. But they knew the McCurry household was a safe place or
Yeah.
a place to lay your head.
They was
It
good.
was. It was.
They got some of that wheat teen and everything.
We had
Tina,
such a
what's
good
cream of wheat?
like
Cream
we
of
had
wheat,
such a good
oatmeal.
time.
They was
Corn
good.
fritters.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the corn fritters.
Corn fritters.
How do you?
That's one of the.
How do you even make corn fritters?
I have been trying to recreate.
You know
that
how to
meal.
make corn
Mommy,
fritters,
I
Esther?
can't do it.
Really? How about the apple? What was it? Apple fritters.
Apple fritters.
You know how to make them too? How you get the recipes?
Esther's a cook by heart.
How you get all the? Who know how to make mommy biscuits?
I'm gonna go to Sam's
Nobody.
about it.
Don't know how to make
Well,
the whole
son,
bread
she
either.
come on and teach us these things.
Girl,
No,
mommy
she
done
can't come
forgot.
on because everybody can't have
Not
mommy's
on, but
secret
here or
recipes.
somewhere or someone's house.
Yeah.
And give us these recipes along with Lethia with the stuffing.
Let's not talk about stuffing because
Esther, when
I
you
don't
gonna
like
make corn
stuffing,
fritters?
can't eat stuffing, and don't want nothing to do with
I
stuffing.
do.
Yeah, at our next brunch, we get Esther to make some corn fritters
Hey.
Ooh.
And apple fritters.
and whole bread.
Some whole bread.
Well, I haven't did the whole bread in years.
Good.
You sound just like mommy.
That's my mom.
One of the things that I really, really remember is, well, I remember a lot of things. Us having speeches in church.
Oh my gosh.
And remember them?
Lethia,
And
did
you
you
couldn't
ever
read
have
the paper.
speeches?
Had to remember.
Had to memorize that thing. And the older you got, the
The
longer
harder
speech.
they got.
Because they chose them based on the speech book would say for this age.
This
bracket.
age to this age.
I'd be like, that's a long
Yeah,
speech.
2 pages like. Then
And you gotta remember, you be like,
Cursey, but you
Daddy,
had on.
Jesus,
remember.
Jesus rose from the grave.
Charlene, from the top.
Daddy, I'm
you
trying.
go, can I just sing?
I'm really practicing.
Can we just sing?
Yeah, let me
Charlene.
give me a song. I'll sing
It's
it.
hard. Those speeches were,
Yeah.
but they turned out great after we got through them.
It really helped me with
Wow.
public speaking.
Wow.
It even
Pi
though
said that.
even though it sometimes I struggle because I'm not, and this is a whole nother podcast episode. I wasn't the best reader, so I struggled when it came to that. But getting in church and being in front of everybody helped me, you know, even as an adult, to be able to face a crowd. Like we've sung in front of hundreds of people. Esther, Tracey, and I had a group called the McCurry Sisters. Tracey, you were singing like a grown woman when you were like 8. My voice didn't develop until I was grown. But I remember Daddy calling on you to sing.
Isn't that crazy?
Jesus is nothing.
Yes, everywhere
And
we
I'm
went.
like, I can sing too.
Charlene, I completely forgot
Tell
about
us how you
that.
really feel.
I just did because you know
I
what?
forgot about that.
And Tracey would get these solos.
And Brother
But your
Sheree would
voice
play.
was so seasoned,
You're
Lizzie.
Wow.
Yeah,
really forgot about
I remember that.
Won't you let him in?
And then a lot of parents. I'm over it. I'm good.
You're not. You're not.
She
A lot
already-
of parents put their kids on display and be
Excuse
like,
me.
"My baby can sing."
Excuse me. As you are finding out, CharlieB got deep-rooted
Deep.
issues.
She thinks she the baby.
She got deep-rooted issues. She never got a solo at 8.
Finding out
She's
who
still not the
CharlieB
baby.
is.
Yes.
Now
Getting to
you're
know
knowing
CharlieB.
CharlieB.
Your girl
Getting
crazy.
to know CharlieB. Let's go. Excuse me, Toni. This is my podcast,
No.
and I'm the only one that does that. Thank you very much. Thank you very
I
much.
completely
But
forgot
then
about that.
Esther.
God, that's funny.
Esther was also like singing grown womanish, and I just remember like
I'm trying to remember, when did Doobie start singing before we started singing? Because I would never.
Daddy would make us sing,
That's
He
so
would make us
crazy,
sing.
because she was always so
but
quiet.
for us it was when we were like more like 10, 11 because we were having church at 5 Midfield.
Okay.
So, what? I don't remember exactly. We were singing in the youth choir. And we had a lot of solos.
We were having church at Lansdowne.
So just so
It
everybody
was a
know,
night service.
we all don't sing. We can all hold a note somewhere, but we all don't sing. So we're focusing on now the 3 youngest babies.
Yeah.
The three little ones.
The 3 little ones.
three
Now
little
that's what we're
ones.
focusing on. The 4 older ones, we were just me. They are in unison. Me. Okay.
Let's give him a sample. A little
Oh,
birdie.
wow.
Ooh,
Wow, really?
ooh, yes.
All-
You can come in, Tom.
Me.
I'll tell you the soprano. I
Tracy,
can't do
stop.
soprano.
We're not
I
doing
can't
this.
do soprano anymore.
You ready, Esther? A little birdie
Oh, Esther, help him out. Show him where to go.
tell you
that God loves you. A little birdie told me to tell you He has a wonderful plan for your life. For man was lost in his sin, so Jesus came down so He could start life again. A little birdie told me to tell you to let Jesus in.
Wonderful.
We ain't done that in a while.
Oh, wow, that's the McCurry sisters. Listen, that's a whole nother podcast.
That was
for
Toni
a
that
whole,
said, "Oh."
I forgot that one note.
for a whole nother day. And we are a singing family.
Where's Dad's guitar?
No,
Stop with the
no.
guitar.
Wrote a song about it like the head go.
Like the head go. Yeah, we're not doing that tonight.
You did right.
So when we were on Columbus Road, the hardest part for me growing up is when y'all started moving out.
Wow.
Because as the baby,
Doobie.
Wow,
I was so used to having all of us in the same house. And on Locust Avenue, we were all together all the time.
We were older. We was having fun.
Y'all, Lethia had Roman, then Lethia had Jatira, then you had Talisa,
And
then Mark was born in our bedroom.
On the floor.
But Melanie, then Mark, Aunt Carol had Michael, Marisa, Monique, and all these folks were living in our house
at different times.
Uncle John, Amanda, Sandy and Amanda were living with
I
us.
remember the day he left for the military. She was there.
We have all the room for all these folks.
And how many rooms do we have in the house?
4 bedrooms.
And the basement.
1, 2, 3,
And the
4.
basement, 2.5. Well, we had 1.5 bathroom. No,
Two full
two
bathrooms.
full bathroom because the bathroom downstairs was a full bath.
Had a tub in it.
Man,
Wow.
oh man, how did
And
we
a lot
do
of us
it?
had our first dates at that house.
Yeah, we went through a lot. That house
I
holds a
went to
lot
my
of
first
memories.
prom from that house. Oh my god!
But I remember, my favorite part was Roman and Jatira.
Our first baby.
We fought over those
They were our
kids.
first-
That's
they were
our
our
first
first
nephew
niece.
and our first niece. Man,
Yeah, we were. In
they
love.
were the bomb.
We thought we was. something.
Lethia
I'm
didn't
looking
have
for
to
my
worry
babies,
about.
and I couldn't find them.
Lethia couldn't find her kids because they were with us.
They were our baby.
He's sleeping with me tonight. I had a night. It's my turn.
That kid
Like,
brought so much joy. They did.
Man, then Jatira had the nerve to be born on my birthday.
That's right.
Whatever.
Jatira, the first niece, was born on
That is
Charlie
so
B's
true.
birthday. And I remember when you got sick.
She
did
had
you
her at the
almost
beach.
die when you had
No, that's
her?
what Roman.
That was Roman.
Roman.
I had Tyra
Oh
on
my
the
gosh,
beach.
remember when you had meningitis?
That was what
And,
Roman.
and Lethia almost died.
You had
and
meningitis.
we
with
were
Roman?
like,
No.
oh my gosh, so if Lethia dies, what are we going to do? Like, we didn't have
You
parents.
had meningitis.
What are we
way
going to
before
do?
Roman, right?
But I had meningitis,
Yeah, meningitis
while they
3
was
times.
when they was born. After they
Oh,
was
I didn't
born,
know
I
And
had-
I
was
remember
28.
specifically
I was in the hospital.
the ambulance driver saying, "Ma'am, we're here to help you," and you said, "I'm not deaf. Stop yelling." And I was like, "She's good. She's good. Everybody, she's gonna make it." It was really loud.
Yeah,
so
because they talking about you never know if they be on drugs or something.
Charlene.
Y'all don't remember that?
I remember it,
Yes, he was so loud.
and I told him,
What you say, Lee?
I'm not deaf.
I'm not deaf. Stop yelling at me.
Yeah, 'cause her brain was swelling.
It was
And they
so
thought that she was
scary.
I believe they thought she had taken something.
Yeah, they thought I was on
But
drugs.
her brain was literally
We
swelling.
went through so much as children.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the house fire at
I remember
Belmont.
so much, like going to boot knot school, having
Oh,
Who was you guys'
goodness.
favorite teacher? I
That
know.
boot knot was big.
Not know throughout your whole because I can
You gotta put 'em in
you can
categories.
only pick one through your whole
I
life.
can't.
Miss Charlotte.
Miss Green was my favorite teacher. My
I
favorite
had
I don't know
several,
her.
but Miss Gaither will
Miss
be.
Gaither.
Miss
Ever
Gaither
will be my
was-
favorite teacher.
My favorite
Miss
teacher,
Gaither?
always, I
No.
think Bev Hutton.
Miss
I
Green
love
was
Miss
in my
Hutton.
younger years. Miss Williams.
Miss
Ooh,
Williams. That's
yeah,
what
I have
Williams.
top fives.
No.
Miss
You said you
Gaither-
can only pick one. How you gonna go from 1 to
Miss
5?
Gaither,
Miss
she
Gaither
left
was
such
the
a
girl.
lasting impression, and she was Miss Hutton was good because she was down for her black
Yeah.
students.
Miss
Let me
Hutton
say that.
changed my life.
She
Yeah.
was there for her community,
Yes,
and
she
she
was.
took care of us.
I didn't have Miss Gaither
But
that often.
I had Miss Gaither, and I struggled. Was she? She was a
Math.
math teacher, and she was
She
a
was
math
our math
teacher.
teacher.
And I struggled with math, as I heard you say
Earlier,
Gabe.
Gabe.
Gabe is strong. I hated math,
Yeah.
and she made me feel confident in
Yeah.
it. And her southern voice,
Oh,
and
she
she
was
just
the
made
most
you
beautiful.
feel like that mother,
Yeah.
Uncle
that
Rocky.
motherly role,
That
that
was his
figure
baby.
in school.
She changed his
Yeah.
life.
Baby, don't you worry about it. Oh, math is nothing, but you will need it when you grow up.
And
You
she
better
ain't
know how
never
to
lied.
count your money, honey.
Listen.
And I just remember, I wonder, is she alive? Is she okay? Did she pass? So
don't
I can
know.
think of teachers that have impacted my life.
Like Miss Bennett impacted
But you need
my
a
life.
village. It takes a village.
In every stage of my life,
Right.
different
Different
teachers.
teachers.
Yeah,
Right.
I
So,
think it's hard to pick
Yeah.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as
Miss
you go
Bennett
through,
when I was in
Bootna.
Bootna School.
wow,
When I was in Miss Baxter. When
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Oh,
in
Miss
Baxter
Baxter
for
and Mr.
sure.
Butler.
Mr.
Oh my God, I remember.
Mr. Williams, Sneak Williams.
Ooh.
People like that
Yeah.
changed my
I
life.
must say,
out my
yeah.
life.
And
So
I
I
remember
can't-
Miss
and I didn't have a
Mr.
relationship.
Yeah.
Gus
she was.
Jones.
Gus
She was.
Jones. Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I remember Miss
Man.
Paprika.
I didn't
taught me
have
how
a
to
relationship
type.
with
Woo,
Miss.
Miss
I know all y'all
Miss
remember
Paprika
Sockenberg.
taught
What was
me how to
Sockenberg?
type.
What's
Yeah.
He
Sockenberg?
was just the
And
truant
Buff?
officer.
Miss Paprika taught me, the importance of she
Business.
knew that there was potential because I was Lethia's sister, and she said, "Listen."
And she saw the way
Because
I
I was
dressed
really
Lethia.
like rough and I was
love Miss
tomboyish,
Bass.
and she was like, "If you ever," because I was Miss
Miss
Paprika,
Paprika, she was
and
in
I
the-
was in the
she taught
the
me how to type.
FBLA, was it? And she was like,
COE,
"We're gonna need
FBLA.
you to just tone it down a little bit," because I would get loud and rowdy. And
Ready
she's like,
to fight.
"Yeah, you're gonna need to tone it down."
Talk to Lethia.
She caressing Lee right now, y'all, because Miss Vav had to
So
caress
we're gonna
Char.
need you to tone it down some. But Miss Hutton is the one that
You
changed
need
my life.
somebody that
Right,
looks
one
like
on
you.
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Yes.
How does
That
she
make
change?
you see
them in
yourself.
you.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Miss
That's
Hutton,
bad.
I saw Miss Hutton that day that you had your debut in downtown in Burlington.
What they do?
Queen Esther. What,
Oh, yeah.
what was that? It was Burlington
Union
Day?
Street.
Union Street Fair. And Esther
Oh,
had her
recently.
table set up.
Okay, for her
and
food.
me and George were walking down the road. My husband George, we were walking down the road, and we were just looking at different things. The Union Street Fair, for the audience, is Burlington City, where we're from, born and raised, New Jersey. Whoop whoop whoop.
Burlington.
Every year they have this huge Union Street Fair, and
Nice.
all these
Vendors.
vendors come out. Union Street is
The whole Union
long,
Oh,
long,
my
long.
goodness.
Good exercise.
And Esther, who's an
baby.
amazing cook, she's the youngest, and she's an amazing cook. She had her business debut. Stop with the. Listen, let's take a pause. We're gonna stop with this. I'm gonna keep this recording because y'all gonna learn tonight.
Literally.
But I ran into Miss Hutton, and she was like, "Excuse me," and I'm walking.
girl.
Excuse me, Miss, and I was like, oh, Miss Hutton.
Oh, goodness.
And we hugged and
Yes.
hugged and hugged, and I was
That's
like, "Oh
my
my
She would
God,
hold people
how are
accountable
you?"
and love.
And I reminded her of a time I was a freshman in high school, and I had started some trouble with two individuals. Miss Hutton was talking to a student, and I went back and told this student everything Miss Hutton, like I was being a gossiper and just being a troublemaker. And somebody went back and told Miss Hutton that somebody was talking about her, and she wanted to know who it was. And at this point now, I'm like, you throw the stone and hide your hand, and I'm like, uh-oh. Because Miss Hutton didn't play.
Oh, goodness.
She put that hand on her hip, and I was like, uh-oh. So she bought that very class the next day. She says, somebody in this classroom, I found out, had things to say about me. So I'm going to do exactly what I did yesterday, because mind you, this is my classroom. And I was sitting there like, I don't know who said that. I don't know who said that about you, Miss Hutton.
Oh,
Shame on them.
Listen. I wasn't scared of many. I wasn't scared of nobody, but that day I was like,
Daddy.
somebody is in trouble. So later on that
did
day,
you know it was you?
of course, did she know it was me? No, she didn't know it was me.
Wow.
Oh, she didn't know it was me at all. So I went to her and I said, Mrs. Hutton, it was me. Because what she did was she gave everybody this assignment, and now the whole class had to do this work, and I felt so bad. And only one other person knew that it was me too, and I felt so bad for the class. So I was like, Miss Hutton, it was me, and she was like McCurry. She was like, of all the students, I never would have thought it was you.
She didn't.
She said, I'm so disappointed.
That hurt you.
And that broke your
And
heart.
I was like, Miss Hutton, she was like, I am so disappointed. You don't know the trouble that you caused because you don't even know what was going on. And you've called, and I was just like, but I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Let me fix it. She was like, some things are unfixable.
That's the truth.
She was like,
Once it's out.
this is what she taught me, and I taught this to my children. I was a freshman in high school. Don't ever say something about somebody that you can't repeat if they ask you about it. That means don't go talking about people.
Right.
No, you're
You don't know know people's story.
That's right.
Wow.
She said, "Watch your mouth." And she said, "You are dismissed." I was like, "But I'm sorry." Like,
you are
nothing.
She was upset
Miss
with
Hutton
you.
was mad at me till I was like a junior. You know what I did? I went out for cheerleading.
Ooh, and she was.
I was a track star.
She was the head of it. Wasn't
She was
she?
the head of the
She
was the
was.
head of the cheerleading squad. I was like, I'm gonna be a cheerleader today. Miss Hutton gonna love me.
No, she ain't.
And she did.
Oh, she did.
And I was like, Miss Hutton.
She picked you?
Yes, I got picked for the varsity cheerleading squad. I don't know how CharlieB, a tomboy, got picked on the
'cause
varsity
you don't
cheerleading
cheer
team.
nothing.
I was horrible. Shawnee was trying her best to teach me
Johnny and
how to
Dad did it.
stand. Listen, I'm like, what?
Oh, goodness.
How you do it like this? I could do a flying Dutchman. I could do a fire. Listen, Shawnee was like, Charlene, no, like this. And I'm like, okay, got it. I'm good.
All rough.
Let's go.
rough.
I cheered one, and I do mean one football game, and that was the end for me. Because Lethia, first of all, they had to stand like ladies. I was CharlieB. I'm not standing like that the whole time.
She said
You mean
CharlieB.
I got to stand like this the whole game?
I love cheerleading.
No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
They
So
had
that
to do this at the end.
yeah. All right, let's go. No. I'm gonna be on the sideline.
cheer finger.
Yes. That was me.
You was
Very
the
much
boys.
of a tomboy.
That's why I call a little fella.
Very much.
She was, what you call that? Little tight.
Tight.
Doc calls me
Little
little
tight.
tight. Tony calls me little fella. I
You're
am
out there
very.
changing tires. I'm
Big
like,
fire.
Hey, listen.
what
I
was
didn't
that?
have a man at the time, and I needed to change. My tire needed to be changed, and so I did it. There you go. But that was my teacher experience, and I
Honey, let
saw
me
Miss
tell
Hutton
you.
that day, and I told her how she changed my life.
she changed
And
my
even
life.
George thanked Mrs. Hutton.
Wow.
Yeah, because she was also George Jr.'s principal in
Yep.
high school.
Yep.
George
George
Jr.
Jr.?
George
Yep.
Jr. was the student
Go
of the
Tech.
year at his graduation at BCIT.
Yep.
Oh, she's
Oh,
the
yeah.
principal there.
And she
Oh,
made
wow.
sure when she heard George was my son, she took all the way care of him. You
Yeah.
hear me? And made sure there was no problems.
Oh,
but
wow.
remember Esther, the 7 Shades of Harmony, us having, we had rehearsals at Miss Hutton's
I
house.
didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
in West Hampton, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
We had rehearsals
So
at her
she
house.
forgave you.
Oh, yeah, well, she was a grown woman and I was a child. She had to
Right.
teach me
Right, teach you a
a
lesson.
lesson. And you, first of all, stay out of grown folks' business because I know you know better.
Don't let me call
know
Alan.
you right. Don't make me call Orchard and Allen. So,
Would've
yeah.
been on.
Esther, who was your favorite teacher?
The teacher who changed my life in my younger years was Karen Brown.
I remember Miss Brown.
She was a no-nonsense type. She set a very high standard for me.
Yeah.
Of course, a standard that I had no interest in standing to I just wasn't interested.
She said I had no
Right.
interest.
And I can say today I really did wish I took my education a whole lot more serious. But in my high school years, I have to say, Mr. Robert Williams.
Mr. Williams.
I just saw him the other day.
Along with my principal, elementary school principal, Mr.
Rush.
Robert L.S. Williams, Miss Williams' husband.
Oh yeah.
So there was two
also-
Mr. Williams. It was Sneak, Mr. Sneak,
And then it was Dr. Williams.
And
Right,
they both
yes.
played
Principal.
very strong
Yeah, he was a good one.
roles in my life.
They were
He was cool.
amazing.
To see
Mr.
people
Williams,
that
I
look like us.
I remember my senior year in high school. I mean, yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it now. Learning was definitely
Oh, yeah.
a challenge for me.
Girl, you ain't alone.
I mean, a sure enough challenge for me. And I teach young people today, it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to get it.
That's
Don't
right.
let nobody
That's right,
think
Judy.
that you are incapable
Just
of doing
get
it.
it.
That's right.
That's
You
right.
can do any and everything that the smartest person can
That's
do.
right.
And
Don't let the
he-
system determine your
right.
future.
He
Daddy made
taught
sure
me
that.
that. He taught me that. My senior year, in crunch time, in order for me to graduate, it's what I had to do. And he gave of his time many days and sat across
Yeah.
from me.
Who's that dude?
Mr. Williams.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And
Ernestine's husband.
Right. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, you talking about
Sneak.
Sneak.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Both of them are Robert.
Oh wow.
but Miss Williams' husband was my principal in
And Robert
Smith
Smith
School.
Oh,
School.
Smith.
And middle school.
Okay.
He was my principal. But Mr. Williams, I remember,
Okay.
he was the one teacher who took that personal time. Miss Williams, Miss Brown was the fuss at me type of teacher, keep me in line. And I just did not play with her. But Mr. Williams, he saw in
The
me what
potential.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
was in
Seeing
me.
yourself.
And it took him sitting across from me at the desk and telling me, stop thinking and stop settling. Thinking that you can't do this because you can.
And guess what?
I
You
did.
did.
That made you
Go for
do
it.
the same thing for your sons.
Your sons.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
But you know what I loved about Mr. Williams the most was his voice.
Yes.
Soft spoken.
He
Still
was
sing.
so, oh my gosh.
him.
His
Yes.
voice was so soft and
Sneak.
proper.
Yes.
And he was just very eloquent.
Yes.
Yes.
It never it doesn't always
And he was
take-
the basketball coach
Yeah.
too.
Yes,
Oh,
some
yeah.
children are so sensitive and you don't know what kids are going through.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it doesn't always take the rah, 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 yell. The worst thing you want to do is to talk down to
Right.
anybody, but especially children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not going to make them better. That's going to
No.
make them worse.
And
Right.
then they'll shut
It's
down.
going to shut him down.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just had a way about him to draw anybody. He could draw anybody.
Yeah.
And another one was Mr. Barnes, the guidance counselor
Mr. Barnes.
who told me
forgot
I
about
was
him.
cheating
Mr.
myself.
Barnes was like, Esther, I'm concerned.
Yes, he was
too.
another one. In
Yeah.
his office, I wanted to
Did he come after I
change
left or
one of my
something?
classes. Yes.
Probably.
Oh,
I wanted to
don't remember
change
him.
one of my classes, and he did not want me to. He said, "You're cheating yourself."
You
He
can
walked
do this.
from around his desk and sat next to me.
Aw.
He was like, "I'm
Wow.
concerned."
Sure, you was in
I
there with
said,
her.
"Well," and I
No,
was so
she told me
serious.
about
Like,
it.
I'm not. I just don't want to do it. But he was right, because you know what it was? The challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afraid
That I
of it.
just was not exactly. I
Yeah.
was afraid of the challenge.
Now, who was your favorite teacher?
No, Miss Gaither. That was my girl.
Yeah, I love Miss
Miss
Gaither.
Gaither and
You love Miss Vavrika.
Yeah, that was my girl.
And what was the lady, the one that had a class next to her?
Miss Vavrika, Miss Farron.
Miss Farron. That was the one.
Miss Vavrika.
The best woman
Mathis
that
knockabout.
ever came to Burlington City
Knockabout.
to bless
Oh.
our community.
Miss
Akins.
Akins. Miss Akins.
Miss Akins.
Miss
She
Akins.
made
I was
sure
about to
her
say, what was Miss Akins'
Marie
first
Akins
name?
wear them
Marie.
heels every day.
Miss
Akins.
And she
Akins.
made sure her black students had summer jobs,
That's
summer
right.
employment.
I'm telling you, I'm going to tell
What
you a
was
story.
your first job? Go ahead, Lee.
I'm gonna
I
tell
love
you a
Miss
story.
Akins.
My first job was when I was going to high school and I was in
Co-ed.
co-ed.
Co-op.
I was
And
too.
I was
followed her
going to school
footsteps.
half a day and working half a day. And Miss Akins got my first job. And I was working as a secretary for the math and English teachers.
Wow.
Oh.
After school, I would leave my school and go there.
Lee would be walking down.
And I was there in middle school.
Like,
I
you
went
wore
from high
heels
school to middle
walking
school.
down High
And
Street in
yeah,
heels.
I remember you leaving before
High
everybody
heels.
for school, and
Yep.
I'm like, why she got on heels?
Literally walking all the way from Locust Avenue down High Street in heels.
That's a long walk. Why didn't you wear sneakers, man?
Lethia I never saw Lethia wear a sneaker.
I failed gym because I didn't want to change my clothes.
Lee wore high heels
I couldn't
every day.
stand gym. I'm like, well, I gotta play gym.
My favorite subject. What you talking about?
I didn't play no gym.
What's your favorite subject?
So I had to go to summer school. I had to go to summer school for
Oh,
gym.
recess wasn't the subject.
Sip is crazy.
Well, anyway.
Sis said she got to wear shorts.
Miss Akins got my first job, but when I turned up pregnant with Roman, I went to her because I needed a job because I was getting ready to have Roman. And I needed things to get him. And when I came in there and she saw that I was pregnant, she was like, you tell me, why should I give you a job and give you an opportunity again and not give somebody else? And I looked, I said, well, as you already know, I'm pregnant. And my son or my child needs things. So I'm going to need a job.
Right.
They can go get another job.
Right. I need a
know
job.
that.
They probably want a job. I need a job.
I need a job.
What
And
was
she
Akins
looked at
saying?
me and she said, you know what? I'm going to give you the job.
Right.
She was honest.
Right.
Yup. She
You
said,
didn't come up with
right.
attitude.
Yup. She said, I'm going to give you the job because you was honest. And I started working out at the Smith School.
Wow, that was one of my
At the
jobs.
Smith School, and I was doing the lunchroom
food, yep.
in
I
the
worked
summertime. Yep.
I worked in the kitchen at the Smith School summer program
Yep.
too.
I tell you, she was serious. She was
connections,
serious.
man.
She had
Made
connections.
sure.
Great woman.
I worked at the JFK Center.
I worked there too.
The
one
Kennedy.
summer. Kennedy Center.
I keep wanting to say JFK.
No, but it was the John F. Kennedy Center.
Oh, yeah.
Recreation Center in Burlington.
But it was Kennedy Park.
And
though,
I
right?
used to have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, walk to the Kennedy Center, which was right around
Right
the
the
corner,
corner from
the
us.
Recreation Center, which was right around the corner on Locust Avenue.
Right.
And then I had to walk all the way in the summertime, all the way down to the end of the river by the marina. And I had to get my bag because I had to play with the kids down
Girl, you
there.
ain't have a bike.
Okay.
I have no bike.
Wow.
I had
That's a lot
Pat
of
and Turner.
I know, girl. That's
So-
walking.
Every
That was
day,
some
and
walking.
Daddy did not play. Get up and
Get
go
up
to
and
work.
get there.
up, Charlie.
Get up and go to work. But I remember Daddy making me. Oh, I was so mad at Daddy for making me do this job. He called the court clerk. I forget her name, but he called the court clerk and said, "My daughter needs a job." He was trying to build up my resume for me. And I had to sit in the courtroom. You know how long court is?
Yeah.
And I would have to pass papers from the judge to the.
Oh, you was acting like a bailiff.
Yeah. Oh.
From the person to the judge.
But it was a volunteer job.
You
So
wasn't even getting paid.
Daddy wanted them to get to know my name.
Oh,
And I was like, Dad, why are you making me do this? Please don't make me do this. And he was like, you'll thank me later.
wow.
But that taught me business.
Daddy had some connections.
He was teaching me how you got to learn how to walk amongst all men. Wow. Daddy didn't use slang, and he spoke very
He sure
proper
did.
English.
He was
You didn't know
proper.
Daddy was black until
No.
you saw him.
Like, whoa, you
He
who I
sounded
was
like his
speaking
name
to?
was Tom or something.
Yeah.
So, and the guy's like, "Hey, Al." He's like, "Hey, Bob, how are you?" So,
That's so
and he
true,
knew
Charlie.
that I was rough around the edges. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need to put this one.
She's gonna need to work for free.
I'm gonna need to put this one in and around some of the other
Of
colored
the
folks,
law.
so she can learn." And I'm talking about, I was like 15 years old.
Was
Judge
it Judge?
Maine.
Was it
It
Roger
was Judge
Maine?
Maynard.
Judge Maynard?
Yes.
Maine.
Oh, his name is Maine.
It wasn't
not Maynard.
Roger Maine.
Roger Maine.
Yeah.
Judge Maine.
And the lady was like, "Sure, Alan, absolutely," because they were like,
They knew Daddy.
They
Alan
loved
say
Daddy.
it. Okay.
Y'all remember showing up at Daddy's job? Yes,
Y'all is crazy.
Hi, Mr. Dave. Is my dad here? Hi, Mr. Dave.
Lord,
Alan,
that
here
day
they
at the
come. Alan, here they come and firing.
It's amazing Daddy didn't get fired from PSG.
Alan,
Yes.
Alan, here come your
We
kids.
coming there with the bike off.
Hi, Daddy.
parked in front of public service on High Street. Y'all is crazy.
And Daddy would
That
be
was
like,
before it moved where it
keep
is
your
now.
voice down.
Yeah.
What
That
is
was
it?
when the
And I'm like,
Daddy
David keeps
that's
messing with me. And we just had an argument. And Charlie, let's step outside. Okay.
While he on the phone with customers. Yo.
The worst time is when I was home ironing my clothes and the iron electrocuted me. It started sparking. Like the devil was in it or something.
What
And
happened?
it got on my hand.
You ran to
The
Daddy's
mark
job,
is
dude?
still there.
You ran to the
Oh
job?
my God, is that what
Instead
that
of calling
market?
911
You
or the
ran
cops,
zero.
I ran to Daddy.
Called zero back then.
While the iron was still sparking.
Oh, Lord. You gonna burn the house down.
Daddy, the iron. Daddy threw his glasses off.
Went to running.
Yo.
Daddy knew with his kids.
And he went
It was
home
crazy.
and didn't see a fire. He was like, and I don't know who it got it.
How did he keep that job on here?
And Daddy
I know
was
they
like,
was glad when Daddy retired.
let me see. Oh, then he looked at my hand and he saw, he was like, Lord, not only could I have lost my house, but I could have lost my baby.
And a job.
Like, how did
Youngest.
this happen? What were you doing?
Yeah, what were you doing, dude?
Baby,
Wow.
And the iron, it was one of them real old irons.
Yo,
know, it
it's
had the
crazy.
real thick
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The
And it had the
silver
cloth to cover the
Yes.
wire. And
She said the baby. I said the
it started
youngest.
sparking.
Oh, my
One
goodness.
of
And
the
you still
sparks
got that
got on
mark.
this.
Wow,
That's
Doobie.
crazy.
When
Daddy
was
said,
that?
Wow, that's a big mark.
It was a real, like a, it burnt, the spark
Wow.
burnt my hand.
Wow.
You didn't unplug the iron S?
That's
I
the
took
rain.
off.
How old were you?
When was
If
how
we were
old
on
were you when
Locust
Daddy was at
Avenue,
PSC&G.
PSC&G was on High Street in Burlington.
that was
at
our
that
middle
time.
not where it
school
is
years.
now.
Oh yeah,
It
it
was
still is
across
on
from, it was
across from the
Bell
police
Telephone.
station.
Right.
From Bell
At that
Telephone.
time, that little building. that was-
Okay,
that
so
was
in
nowhere else.
Burlington back then, it was the news agency, the police station,
Right.
On High Street.
Post
Bell
office
Telephone, the
office.
post office,
and Bell and
and
PSC&G.
PSC&G was
Right
next to the post office.
Right.
And that our
That
father
building.
worked there for
In the
years.
front, like the very first desk, soon as you walk in, kind of.
Oh,
That was
my
Daddy.
goodness.
And I think they moved him upstairs to get him
Upstairs,
away.
right.
And then we were like, Dad!
The one time
Yelling.
I was riding on my bike.
Her,
No, listen, I was riding on my bike,
Yo.
coming down
Oh my God.
Federal
we were
Street,
terrible.
and it's right before the barbershop that was on the corner.
Mr. Phil's barbershop.
Ike's barbershop. Right before there, it was a porch, and I was riding my bike, and I fell, and my toes scraped up against the porch. So I made, instead of going home, I made my way to Daddy's job.
Jesus, Daddy.
Through the front door, bleeding.
Oh my God.
Bleeding all the way up the steps.
Oh my God.
The guy was helping me.
Who was helping you?
One of the guys. Al, I got your daughter, Al.
You left your bike?
It's like, Daddy, it's bad.
Oh, my Lord.
And he fixed my foot up right there. I said, that's
Daddy
my
was-
big guy.
Listen,
The
Daddy
doctor.
could
Listen, I'm
have
telling you, that had nothing but the Lord to
No,
save
but
that
yeah.
job.
Listen, he should have been fired so long ago.
And that
And when
job
they finally
still.
moved him, when they finally moved him to Fellowship Road, they said, we got to get him
We
out
got to
of
get
here.
Allen out at Burlington.
And
These
that's when
kids
he
are
moved
crazy.
to Fellowship.
Then we would call like crazy.
Hey, Dad. Hi, Mr. Tom. Can I talk to my dad? You didn't
Yes.
even have to ask for Alan.
Al.
Al, your daughter's on the phone. Meter reading. Meter reading.
Me to read Anthony.
Oh, great.
And then he got me the job at the paper store. I used to clean the paper store after they closed.
The paper store?
The news agency. I used to listen. I cleaned that store. I know, right? I cleaned the store. I
Took
mopped
that
it.
job for a little bit too.
I would
You did.
sweep and mop and fix the magazines. And
I never
well,
knew
then
that.
what happened
You
was
got caught. What?
I stole
See,
something.
I'm about to say you got caught stealing.
That's the daddy's name.
Well, they only paid me $5. That
week.
mop was heavy. Lord.
You
Well,
was
I
getting your
think they
money.
paid me less and gave me free candy.
They
See, they was robbing both of us.
He said, "You steal from my store, your father." I was like, "I'm sorry, I won't do it
You
again."
think sorry ain't gonna change
I won't.
everything?
I know I should. I was sorry. I won't do it again. Please, I need this job.
Please
I
don't
need
tell
this.
my dad.
$5 was a lot of
my
money
dad.
back then.
Please don't tell my dad that I stole something. Please. Well, he did. Let's get to this. Mommy and Daddy was the associate pastor of the church.
With all the
Yes,
P-
always
PTA
the pastor's kids were
president.
Yeah.
All the years.
And his kids was always
Turning school
fighting
out.
and doing something, right? Now that we're adults and we have our own kids, and you know how hard parenting is.
Wow.
And if you just take a moment and think back of all that for yourself that you put mommy and daddy through. Imagine
please
what
go
mommy
first?
and daddy are going through and what we would do different. And how do you think they felt?
I would be more respectful.
I will say this. I was at work today, and I don't get to have a break often. But at this facility, I was able to sit down, and I called Eric, and he was resting. So I said, I'm going to just sit down and have lunch. My food was nasty, so I just had to, I was able to sit and think. And going through challenges with raising children, it came to my mind as clear as a bell. I got 2 children. And I'm doing, as a parent, you think you're doing so much to raise your kids and
2 grown kids.
2 grown children.
And grandkids.
My mom and dad raised 7 children and Michael.
Yep.
That's 8.
They did it.
Yep.
They made it. And I look at us now. God gave it to me clear as a bell. After a certain point, you got to let them make their own mistakes. You got to fall back up, let them choose their path.
After you show
You've
them.
done all you can to navigate them. At a certain point, you got to back up. And I just called Mommy. I said, Mom, I thank you
Yep.
for raising us like you and Daddy did. I said it was, I can't imagine how it was. We
my
had
God.
so much more than y'all had to raise us with. But y'all did it.
Yeah.
You didn't change. You didn't compromise. You held on to God.
Yep.
You held on to God. And
What
you
was
taught
Mommy's
us
favorite
about God.
line?
I ain't going to hell for
y'all.
my kids. And it remains today. So we go through challenges, and I just learned so much from watching my parents raise us. Teaching us how to love each other, how to have each other's back through thick and through thin.
Your sisters is all you got.
Accountability.
Friends come and go.
Friends come and
Friends
go.
come and go.
I don't need no friends.
Yeah.
Don't need them. Never did growing up.
But we had them. We had a
by
lot of
choice.
friends, but we didn't
It
need
wasn't a necessity.
friends
We didn't have to
because
have
we had each other.
Telling
So
you.
for me, I call Mommy so often and just say thank you. I just straight up say thank you because I have 4 kids and 2 of them came already potty trained and knew stuff, right? George Jr. and Giovanna had just turned 13. George Jr. was turning 11. So I got it easy. Clarence, but then Audrey came. So, but still being a mom is hard sometimes. And like Mommy said on our episode, everybody's got a different personality. So you got to know them. They have their different struggles. They go through different things. So, but Mommy was able to figure each one of us out. And you couldn't. Now, she even said it the other night. She didn't catch everything. But it was like the Holy Ghost was like, you better go check on her because she about to get up. Mommy and the Holy Ghost was down together.
What?
And
Tight like that.
I say, Mom, thank you.
Yes.
Because I don't know if I had 7 of these things, I would be somewhere in a Lulu house. But you know what she said? God would have prepared you for it.
Wow.
He would have prepared you for it.
Wow.
He put on us what he know what we can
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah, we're
It's a
blessed.
different generation.
Right.
Different world.
Well, the boy finally arrived, and what you got to add, bro? Being the only boy
Oh God, help us.
of all these girls. What wisdom do you have to add to us, brother? What you got to say, brother?
You got to provide. You learn to take care. It's good to take care of women. You know what I mean?
You wanna know what-
always needed something. So,
You want to know what I remember?
so I took care. do what I had to do.
Valentine's Day. Mommy,
Oh,
you
my
will
Lord.
always have Valentine's Day dinner for
Have
us.
our place setting.
And place set, right. And I remember that. But David used to always bring
get
each of us a rose
with some
or
candy.
flowers
Even
or some
up until
candy.
through our adult years.
Yeah, even
I remember
yeah.
he would bring
No,
up
until he brought the
bouquet
last-
of
the
last
roses.
card.
And then we had to share the card.
Share the card.
He was like,
Everybody
I'm
read
reading.
it.
I was like, oh, thank you, bro. He
No,
got
you
us
read
the
it.
card. Read the card. And I was
then
like,
you take it
this
to the
is
next
beautiful.
one.
Okay, give it back. I got to give it to the next one. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep, he would say,
Wait a minute.
He would have roses at the door for
Yep.
me. I thought that was so special.
We learned that Valentine's Day was about loving the people that were around you.
Yeah.
Loving each other.
A guy would have to come up really
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
because
Our brother, he took care of us.
He
yes,
loved his
you had
sisters.
to come up because we knew
Yes, he
what
did.
love was.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yes.
That was awesome.
You showed us.
I just want y'all to know that I love y'all so much. And CharlieB would not be who she is if it wasn't for Lethia, Toni, David, Selena, Tracey, and Esther. I just wouldn't be who I am without y'all. And I love y'all deeply. Hey, listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You have met my siblings. So you know CharlieB through the siblings. I love y'all.
We love you.
Love you,
Love y'all
Char.
to life.
We love you.
And thank you so much for tuning in. Join me next time right here on the CharlieB Podcast.
Good show, Char. Thanks,
Thanks, Lizzie.
Char. That was
I love
good.
y'all, man.
I love you too, Jimmy.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the show. You can also like my page on Facebook at the CharlieB Podcast. Now, before you get out of the car and go to whatever is next, take a deep breath and remember, this is what you were created for. God gave you a different kind of strength, and whatever it is, you've got this. So again, thanks for tuning in. Really, you didn't have to, but I'm so glad that you did. Join me next time right here on the CharlieB Podcast.